Today we're going to talk about the State of Ohio Firefighter Certification System and the benefit it has on the American Fire Service. If you look over here on the right side of the board, my right side of the board, we lay out the initial certification requirements in our format for both fire, EMS, as well as any specialty certifications such as things under prevention and the instructor programs. On the fire side of things, there are 3 levels of certifications in the state of Ohio: the volunteer, the level 1, and the level 2. The volunteer program is initially a 36-hour program. It does not meet the minimum requirements set forth in NFPA 1001, the standard qualifications for a professional firefighter. The state of Ohio uses this class as more of an awareness for assistance on fire scene operations. The level 1 firefighter program is 160 hours of an initial certification class. You do not have to be a volunteer firefighter at the 36-hour level to take the level 1 class. Level 1 program does meet the minimum qualifications set forth in NFPA 1001. The level 2 program is 240 hours. Now you can transition from a level 1 to a level 2 program, or you can take a combined level 1 and level 2 program. And this class also meets the minimum expectations set forth in NFPA 1001. On the EMS side of things, you will see that there are 4 levels of certification you can obtain. The EMR, or Emergency Medical Responder, which is 48 hours of initial certification. The EMT level, which is 150 hours. Now, you do not have to be an EMR to take the EMT program. You can take the EMT program initially on your own. The advanced program is 200 hours in length. You do have to have your EMT certification to take the advanced program. And then the highest level in the state of Ohio for EMS is the paramedic program, which is 900 hours. You do not have to be an advanced to take the paramedic program, but you do have to at least be an EMT, and as well as take a separate anatomy and physiology course. We come down to the prevention side of things. There are 2 certifications in the state of Ohio: the Hazard Recognition Officer and the Fire Inspector. The Hazard Recognition Officer is a 40-hour program, and this program is designed to be an assistant to the Fire Inspector. The Hazard Recognition Officers cannot write citations. They are taught to look for obvious fire code violations in that assistance role to the inspector. The Fire Inspector program, where you can write citations and do complete fire inspections, is an 80-hour initial certification program. If you want to become an instructor, you can become an instructor in either fire, EMS, or inspector. This is an 60-hour class, for the initial certification. You also have to take a pre-entrance exam. So if you want to become a fire instructor, you have to take the State of Ohio Level 2 firefighter test and pass it. If you want to become an EMT instructor, you have to take the National Registry exam at the level you are wanting to be an instructor at. Or if you're going to become an inspector instructor, you must take the State of Ohio inspector exam. And you must successfully pass those before you get into the 60-hour class. They do offer a bridge component, where if you are already certified as a full instructor, let's say for example you are a fire instructor and you want to become an EMS instructor, you can take the entrance exam. So for the EMS instructor would be the National Registry exam as well as the skills portion of that, and then you would complete an 8-hour module bridge course, and then you'd be certified as an EMS instructor as well. Once you achieve these initial certifications, then you must maintain them. The fire side is easy. It's all 54 hours. Regardless if you're a volunteer, a level 1, or a level 2 certified firefighter, you must obtain 54 hours of firefighting continuing education over the 3-year period. On the EMS side of things, it gets a little varied. The EMR requires 15 hours, the EMT is 40 hours, the advanced is 60 hours, and the paramedic program is 86 hours, again over that 3-year certification period. You could break these down a little farther. Each of these require certain hours of certain topics, such as 6 hours in cardiac care, 12 hours of pediatric care, etc. On the instructor side of things, you have to recertify as for every instructor level you have. So if you are both a fire and an EMS instructor, you would have to recertify both of those separately, as well as have 6 hours of methodology for helping you become a better teacher, as well as 24 hours of teaching. So again, if you're both fire and EMS, you would have to teach both 24 hours on the fire side and 24 hours on the EMS side. For prevention, hazard recognition is 6 hours and the inspector is 24 hours. If there is a new fire code update, 6 hours of that 24 hours has to be devoted to the new code. The benefit that this system provides us is that it gives us a good initial foundation for our training cycles. If you become the highest level in both of these in the state of Ohio, both EMS and fire, you're at over 1,100 hours of initial training. We know that we need to maintain our skills, so we're required on the continuing education side of things. This is extremely important for us to keep up our skills for the safety of not only the citizens, but for ourselves as well. Thank you.